Hi beautiful people, today I'm going to be filming a video telling you guys how you can get over your fear of upside down rides. I have already done this video, but that was based around just rides in general. This one is more focused on upside down rides, but obviously you can apply these tips to any rides, but I'm focusing more on upside down rides. Oh, I forgot my on ride photo. Hang on a second. Last time I filmed this video, loads of you commented saying, oh my god, thank you, this really helped me. So I really wanted to do it again, and I have actually already filmed this video, but I wasn't very happy with it, so I'm filming it again. So yeah, so my first upside down ride was Rage at Adventure Island, and there is a vlog of that. If you want to go and check it out, there'll be a link in the description box. A bit of promo there. So Rage, and I just need to cover my brother's face up because he doesn't like being on the internet, which is really annoying, but you know, can't make him be on the internet if he doesn't want to. There we go. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I was absolutely terrified, like absolutely terrified. So yeah, that was my on-ride photo. I only got over my fear of on-ride photos like a few weeks ago, really not that long, so yeah, but I still want to do this video. Right, let's get into it. So the first tip I have for you is to start off small. Don't start off on a massive coaster. The train is coming past. Don't start off on a massive coaster with like 14 inversions or with like 6 loops all in one. I don't know, but just start off small. Start off with something that has like 2 or 3 inversions in it. I say 3 at the max. Like, you don't want to go for any more than 3 inversions. That's like just my opinion. Because if you don't like going upside down, then you only have to do it like 2 more times, and it's really not that bad. So say like with Rage, you have 3 inversions, you have the loop, and I don't know what the other 2 are called. So once you get past that loop, if you don't like it, then fine, but you only have to go upside down 2 more times. You can just kind of close your eyes for it. So whereas if you were to go on something like the Smiler, you'd have to go upside down 14 times, and obviously they can't just stop the ride and get you off because you don't like it. So yeah, my first tip would be to start off on something small like Revolution at Blackpool Pleasure Beach or Rage at Adventure Island. So yeah, so the next tip I have for you is to try and pretend that you've done it before. So like when you're waiting in the queue line, just think, okay, I've done this before, I will be absolutely fine, it won't hurt me, I will not die, I have done this, I can do this. You know, just kind of build your confidence up. But when I was waiting in the queue line for Rage, I was like pooping myself, honestly. I was so scared, and I literally felt like crying. As soon as they locked in my restraints, I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. I literally felt like crying. I almost cried because of how scared I was. But yeah, I was trying to think, okay, so like I've done this, you know, like I can do this. This is nothing. I've done the big one, and if you can do the big one, you can pretty much do anything. So yeah, just try and like build your confidence up, pretend that you've done something like this before, and trust me, it will calm you down. It actually calmed my nerves down a little bit. And I also thought, if my brother can do this, then surely I can do it, because me and my brother have the same ride taste. So, and he just kept saying to me, oh, it's really not that bad, you'll like it, and if I like it, you must like it. And I did, and it was so much fun, and I was building all of these thoughts like in my head up for nothing. Like, I didn't get hurt, I didn't die, I didn't fall out, you know. I was brave and I did it, and it was great. When I was in the queue line for Rage, I just thought, okay, I can do this. If I've done the big one, I can pretty much do anything. And I actually found that Rage isn't as thrilling as the big one, which is really weird, because I thought with Rage going upside down, I thought it would be a lot more thrilling than the big one, but it wasn't. So I find the big one scarier than Rage. So, you know, just try and think like that. The next tip I have for you is to just let yourself be dragged on. Like, if you're doing it with somebody else and they're like dragging you on the ride, as my brother did with me, then just like let that person drag you on. Don't try and like pull away from it, and just kind of, don't know how to explain this, like think that, okay, you've done it before, like what I said like a minute ago, like you've done it before, I can do this. Just let yourself be dragged on. I was so scared of upside down rides for so long, and I was 16 years old, or I still am 16 years old, so I thought, okay, I need to do this someday or other, or otherwise if I'm not gonna do it now, I probably never will, and that means that I won't be able to visit various parks because they have upside down rides. And I don't know, it's just, everything will get a lot more fun if I got over my fear of upside down rides. So yeah, I just thought like that. I thought, okay, if I can do this, I can literally do anything. Like I can go to Alton Towers and go on the likes of the Smiler and Nemesis. I can go on Revolution at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, because I've always wanted to get over my fear of upside down rides. I've just never really had the courage, and on that day, I don't know, I was just feeling really brave, you know. Also, another like bonus tip that I have for you is to get over your fear of like big rides first and then go on an upside down ride. Because I was scared of things like the Big Dipper and Avalanche, so I thought, okay, I need to get over my fear of those first before I go on an upside down ride, because surely going upside down is worse than things like the Big Dipper and Avalanche. And obviously I did the big one, so I can literally do anything. So I got over my fear of things like the big one and Avalanche, and I really love them actually. And yeah, so I did those. And also at Fantasy Island I got over my fear of things like Twister and Techno Jump and what else? I'm not too sure, but I got over my fear of various different rides at Fantasy Island, then at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, then at Adventure Island, where I got over my fear of upside down rides. So you just need to like build yourself up to that moment. Like every single holiday trip that I went on, I was feeling more brave every single time, and I don't even know why. I just thought I need something more like thrilling, I want to get on more rides. So yeah, I did that. What was my point in the first place before that? I don't know, let me have a look on my phone. So back to the actual tip to let yourself be dragged on. When I was in the queue line, I was literally so scared, I was almost crying, and I had all of these thoughts running through my head, just like, oh my god, what if I fall out, what if we break down, what if someone doesn't lock in my restraints, you know, like I was so scared. I had all these like negative thoughts running through my head. But then on the other hand, I also had these positive thoughts running through my head. I was very mixed, but overall I was scared. So, you know, just like, it's okay to be scared, you know, like I was almost crying and no one cared, apart from my brother, obviously. So like, you know, just let yourself be scared. Having all these thoughts running through your head just makes it a lot worse, because, I don't know, because like, you build your emotions up, basically. So yeah, don't have all these thoughts running through your head, because that's the worst thing you can do. And I honestly thought I was gonna die, but I didn't. I'm still here today. And also I thought, okay, so if loads of other people on the park are riding it, it can't actually be that bad. And younger people than me were riding it, so I thought, okay, well, if little kids can do this, then surely I can do it. And I always say, if you don't like it, just scream. Just close your eyes, hold on tight, and just scream. That is my motto. Scream. Oh, that was my next tip. So my next tip is to don't have all these thoughts running through your head. Because it just makes things a lot worse. And trust me, there is like a 90% chance that you'll like it. Like every ride that I've done before that, I really loved. So I thought, okay, recently I've been really loving getting over my fear of certain rides. So I thought, if I love them, surely I'm gonna like this. And I did. So, you know, great. So I feel like everyone is going to have different opinions on this next tip. But the next tip I have for you is to do it with someone. Like, do not do it alone, because then you have no one to kind of like encourage you to do it, and you have no one to like drag you on. Obviously you can't help whether you do it on your own or not if you are on your own. Like, say it was just you, your mum and your dad, your parents weren't riding the rides and it was just you. So yeah, obviously that can't be helped, but if you can ride it with someone, I strongly recommend that you do. To some people it doesn't really make a difference whether you ride it with someone or not, but to me it makes a massive difference, because I feel like, okay, I have my brother next to me, I will be completely fine. And I still to this day can't ride the big one by myself. Like, I have to do it with my brother or with just a random person. Like, I can't ride the big one on my own yet. I feel like I can't really ride the Big Dipper on my own yet, but then again I only got over my fear of that a few weeks ago. So yeah, but I feel like once I build up my confidence, I'll be able to ride rides like that on my own. But in the meantime, I can't ride things on my own. It depends what ride it is though. Things like, I'm trying to think, Nickelodeon Streak I can do on my own. Possibly Avalanche I can do on my own. So, you know, it's very mixed, and some people care, some people don't. I personally prefer it if I have somebody next to me, just because, I don't know, I feel more secure and more safe if they're with me. So yeah, but it's totally up to you. I feel like this one is totally personal preference, but I feel like it's better to do it with someone, because then obviously you've got somebody encouraging you and somebody is actually dragging you on. So yeah. Sorry if you can hear any background noise, by the way. There's like a family outside like speaking and the children are playing, which is really annoying when I'm filming. So if you can hear anything like that, just try to ignore that. And the final tip I have for you is to be prepared. Know what to expect. Like, pick a coaster that you've watched a POV of and just like know what to expect. I always like to watch it off ride before I actually go on it, if that makes sense. So with Rage, before my brother dragged me on, I watched my brother go on it first and just watched like how fast it went down the drop, how slow it went across the loop, you know, and it literally, it was over in seconds. Like, I watched it go up the lift hill, as soon as it was down that drop, it was literally back in the station. I was so shocked. I was like, oh, is that it? So that kind of helped me as well, because I thought, okay, this is going to be over. It doesn't last very long. Once you get past that lift hill, it's literally like 30 seconds. So yeah, just kind of know what to expect, and then it'll be better, because like, you know when to scream, you know when the loops are coming up, and also you know how many inversions are on that coaster. So yeah, just know what to expect and watch a POV of it first. So I think that's all the tips that I have for you. I'm just trying to think of anything else that I may have missed off. No, I think that's it. If you guys have any tips, then do leave them in the comments below. I really hope that this video helped. I know that my last one really helped you guys out, so I hope that this one helps too. This video probably won't apply to most people, because everyone I know is over their fear of upside down rides, and they probably didn't even have a fear of it in the first place. But I know that there is a majority of you out there who are scared of upside down rides, so hopefully this video has helped you out quite a lot, and comment below if it did as well. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you found it to be really helpful, comment below if you have any tips, and what was your first upside down ride as well, and are you scared of upside down rides? Did it help you? Just comment anything you like. Don't forget to subscribe, because it is my goal to reach 100 before the end of the year, so I'd really like it if you could hit that subscribe button. It's down there somewhere. And I'll see you guys next week. Next week. I really can't speak today. I will see you guys next week for another video. Bye guys, love you.